So we got YNW Juvy's father speaking to the Long Crime Network, and he is giving what he thinks is the reason why YNW Melly did what he did to his son and his friend allegedly. Now, one big thing about this whole case is the prosecution does not have any motive. So people are wondering what are some different motives. Why would he do this? Now, you heard in the past video that I said Jay Hood was speaking with this guy named Jay Hood that was King Von's friend when King Von was alive. He was speaking with King Von, and he said that King Von told him that YNW Melly did what he did because he was being extorted by YNW Juvy and YNW Sat Chaser. Now, his father, YNW Juvy's father, is now speaking and giving some insight. Let's check this out right here, man. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and turn on notification bell for more updates on videos like this and many other on the channel, man. It's your boy Stacy. Let's get to it.
Chris, why do you think that this happened? Why do you think, Melly did this? Because, Melly is on trial. The state has to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt that he committed these crimes. But why do you think this happened?
I think the story about the 200,000 with Anthony was a true story because it's not reported, but Chris told me the same story, and also it was a $500,000 play, and Melly was going to get 200,000, Sack was going to get 200,000, Chris was going to get 100,000, and as I'm hearing it from Chris, they was going to sell the YNW brand, not a record deal or nothing like that. It was like for the brand itself, and by them being founding members, they was going to get a piece of the pie. So I don't think Melly did it on his own. I think that manager guy got in his ear and did a little divide and conquer. Because if it was up to Sack, it would never be a 100K management.
They were going to sell the YN.
Hold on. So he's referring to 100K Track. 100K Track was rocking with Sniper Gang to manage Jackboy from Sniper Gang, managed King Von, did a lot of work with Kodak Black. So 100K Track is also someone that people was calling an informant at first because he's the one that gave up Melly's phone, but he was subpoenaed, so he had to give up Melly's phone, but that's Melly's manager. So he's saying that 100K Track did some divide and conquer type shit. Now, that's an interesting perspective. Once again, when people are upset about a death, they want to blame anyone they can. They trying to, figure things out. So let's continue listening.
YNW name for licensing or to sell products? Or what do you mean they were going to sell the name?
For marketing, licensing, stuff like that. I think they want to go up on the big umbrella just to push them, I think. Push the brand more global. That's what I'm thinking.
And so you think that Melly wanted a bigger cut of that then?
I think Melly didn't want to give them guys nothing. He wanted to be the only one to shine. And then they came to town next day and gave the mothers 15,000, the other mother 10,000. So I thought to myself, if Sack was going to get 200,000, Chris was getting 100,000. If we could pay these people 25,000, keep 275,000, that's how I saw it. It just nothing added up. And Melly still to this day for me to hear him call them boys his best friend is an insult. That is an insult.
Was there any sign of bad blood before your son's life was taken and before Anthony was killed? Or was there any tension there that you knew of?
Not with Juvy, not with Chris, but you heard things about him and Anthony getting into like altercations about disputes about money over certain situations, and they got in a fight prior to that, and they said the story that they say Sack beat him up and knocked his goals out in front of his girlfriend, and
damn.
2 days later, I think that's when the incident happened.
Chris, I know that something that has to be really hard about this is the fact that
hold on, pause that.
There are relatives here. Relatives.
So they saying, fool, knock this goals out. Like, god damn, fool, knock this tooth out. God damn. Now, is that grounds to to do it to somebody? Somebody said, yep, that'll do it, man. Is that grounds to go ahead and kill your homie? People say friends fight all the time. Like, is that grounds for that? So that's where the father of YNW Juvy coming from. This all could be, speculation anyway. So, but when you have no reasons, people try to find any reason. So all these stories start to come up, and people start to dive into the possibilities of anything being true, man. I know this father want to know why the hell his son dead. Why my child dead?
Of Cortland Henry, who are also relatives of the victims.
Yes. Chris and Cortland share a sister, and
This is
she's my
interesting.
daughter. Her and Chris had the same dad, which is me, and her and Cortland share the same mom. And she took the side of Melly. She still to this day screams Free Melly all on her Facebook, Instagram. She'll go live with the Free Melly shirts, and they just got her brainwashed with the money. They just showered her with gifts and Portland, and got my daughter just brainwashed to the fact that she wishing the killer of her brother was free. I just don't understand that.
That's wild.
That's a heartbreaking feeling, man. For
Hell
me to
yeah.
see that daily, her saying that, that's just heartbreaking.
Do you
That's
talk to
legit,
your
though.
daughter about this?
We haven't talked. She was living with me up until the time shortly after the funerals, and then we went our separate ways. I haven't talked to her in over 2 years.
So it sounds like you've lost 2 children.
Yes, ma'am. And them the 2 that look like me the most, and it's crazy.
That's how it is when you legit though. You thinking yourself, what you don't understanding like business and things of that sort, or how family could really turn on each other. So she possibly thinking ain't no way that they actually fucking murdered my damn peoples. But if she really sat down and look at the situation and look at the details, which she probably too young to even digest, either Melly or your other brother killed your brother. Or at the bare minimum, both of them was involved in it. But one of them pulled the trigger. Like that's just the details of the evidence. That's what it comes down to. So I don't know how you can maneuver in that situation and be screaming free any of them, dog. That shit crazy unless you just ain't like Juvy. I don't know.
Are you hoping that this trial, maybe at the end, things can change with your daughter?
Yeah, once she see the truth and them boys get convicted, I'm hoping that her whole demeanor change. But knowing them, they're gonna be like, wait till the appeal. He's still innocent. Wait till the appeal.
Yeah.
But just have to wait and see, man. It's gonna be a process.
All right, so y'all want to see more of that? Go ahead and head over to the Long Crime Network. They're doing the full coverage of the entire trial. I'm covering what I want to cover from it, the things I find interesting and I want to talk to y'all about. But yeah, that's that situation right there. Crazy as hell when it comes to that perspective the father have. He thinks it's Melly for sure. He goes into details as far as how he's digesting the evidence, and then he has some backstory that he thinks led to the reason why. That's not going to be brought up in court at all because I think they feel like they have enough evidence just to cut out the bullshit. Let's get straight to the facts that's within this case, and that's enough to prove our point that these dudes staged to drive by and really killed these guys in this damn car. And Melly, based on the trajectory of the bullets and the images where these people received their gunshot wounds and the ballistics and everything, Melly had to be the one to pull the trigger based on the evidence. So, you got all those different things that play into it, and it makes for a wild situation. You just wouldn't think that somebody to do some shit to somebody that's that close to him. And then the whole wrinkle with Bortland and Juvy being like, they're not being blood brothers, but they still have a sister that's a tie by blood, tied by blood like a half sister. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell. Damn. Hey, but y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Do y'all think Melly did it? Do y'all think Melly should get off? And goddamn, do y'all think Melly got his damn gold tooth knocked out by YNW Sat Chaser? That'd be some crazy ass shit. Sat Chaser just knocked the man shit out, bruh. Following all these cases, I done found some weird, crazy things that happen. I heard YNW Sat Chaser and Melly, they got into a fight with goddamn NBA Youngboy and shit, got jumped at a studio down here somewhere in South Florida. It's crazy, all these things that be going on. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'm going to get up out of here, though. It's your boy Stacy, and I fuck with you. And the reason why, because you fucks with me. Hey, I'm out.